back to the channel with me, Poison Smurf, and another Division 2 video. And on today's video we're going to go over the latest news for Tidal Update 12, all the new gear sets, weapons and all that good stuff. But before we get into that, if you're the kind of person that wants to stay up to date with all the latest news, like build guides, reviews, tips and tricks, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified of any future videos. And of course hit that thumbs up, hit the thumbs down if you don't like it. Any questions or anything you want to know, just drop it down in the comments below. We do get back to everybody. So in today's State of the Game we were absolutely delightfully jam-packed full of new information about the new forthcoming Tidal Update 12, all the new weapons, gear sets and all of that. But today they started off with news about the PTS for Tidal Update 12 starting this Friday the 13th, going on until next Wednesday the 18th. Then it'll be down for approximately a week, and then it should pick up again on the 27th, running through until the 2nd of December. Now obviously the point of this is to test the new things like the new gear, the new weapons, the optimization station, things like that. At first glance, looking at this next patch, I would say watch out for a huge change in the way we use skills. The meta is certainly going to change with everyone using the mentor bag and that. The new gear sets and weapons all seem to be tailor-made around skills, so I can see a whole host of new content, new varieties, new builds that will be coming out. Should be really interesting. So the first new item that they went on to is the new exotic AR named the Capacitor. Now as you can see, it looks like it's one of the original P90 series. As they said last week, this is going to be obtainable inside the summit. There are going to be new challenges attached to the summit, and if we can complete, I think it's, remember if I rightly, I want to say 5 challenges in the one ascent to the top, then we'll be awarded the Capacitor. I mean, obviously we can pick up the blueprints and then play along with that. At first glance I did think this was an SMG, it certainly appears that way, but no, as you can see it definitely is an exotic AR. So the talent comes with capacitance. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 50. Each stack grants 1% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 stack per second. For each skill tier, gain 5% weapon damage. So already my mind's racing with a cap of 50. That's an additional 50% skill damage. I can see this becoming very popular very quickly. So moving on, the next exotic they moved on to was the new exotic shotgun named the Scorpion. Now I don't know if anyone else thinks this has kind of got a little bit of a feel of the Ravenous, but it is a very good looking weapon. So this is one of the 612 type family shotgun. This comes with a new talent, Septic Shock. Shooting a target applies stacks of venom which last for 10 seconds. Increasing stacks adds more severe debuffs to the target. So 1 extra grants poison, 3 extra grants disorient, 6 extra gives us shock, 7 extra targets take an additional 20% damage from all sources, stacks no longer increase. Once again I can see this becoming really popular really quickly. Now me personally, I'm not really somebody that runs shotguns, but looking at this, it sounded interesting. It's something I may want to look into. This is going to be available a part of the season 4 season, as well as the next item, the new exotic holster, the Waveform. Kind of just looks like you're carrying a cell phone in my opinion, but... So we'll take a quick look at the talent on that, and that is Alternating Current. Generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills. Every second capped at 10. After 10 seconds at the cap, stacks transfer to your other skill. This process then repeats infinitely. So that could be, I think, the new meta in place of the memento bag right now. Like I say, just looking at all these gear pieces, I don't know what you guys think, but they are definitely all tailored towards skills. It should be an interesting season. Again, this will be available as part of the season rewards. So moving on, they moved on to the named sniper rifle, affectionately known the Scalpel. Not a bad looking weapon with the talent Future Perfection. So next they moved on to a named AR. Once again, looks like one of the P90 family, but is actually an AR. This one's called the Taste Subject. Once again, quite a nice looking weapon. The talent on this is going to be rolling with perfectly in sync. So moving on from there, next they moved on to the new named gear, starting off with the new named gear set, Express International. If we take a quick look at this, as you can see, for the one piece we're looking at 10% skill health, for the two piece 10% skill damage, and for the three piece 10% skill efficiency. Now, if all you guys do remember that skill efficiency is and includes everything like skill damage, skill haste, skill duration, all of that good stuff, so that is an absolutely huge buff. With the named bag, the battery pack, rolling with the talent perfectly calculated. They then went on to the named chest of the same type, and this one's called Caesar's Guard, and the talent on this is perfectly skilled. Then moving on, they moved on to another new gear set. As you can see, this one is the Rigger. We'll take a quick look at the bonuses. As you can see, for the two piece we have 15% skill haste, three piece is 15% skill duration, the four piece Tendon Befriend. Just gone into the description for the Tendon Befriend. As we can see, interacting with your deployed skills grants the skill 25% skill damage for 10 seconds. This buff cannot be refreshed. Interactions include using or deploying skills, changing skills targets, or even healing the skills. Again, I mean, next to 25% damage for that, just for like even aiming your skills. I mean, this is going to be absolutely crazy, guys. So taking a quick look at the bag talent for the Rigger gear set, and as you can see, the talent is complete uptime. Cancelling skills will reset cooldowns. And if we go over and do the same thing with the chest and look at the unique talent, we've got Best Buds. Increase the damage buff from 25% to 50%. Now, once again, that is an absolutely huge buff. Mixed in with all the new gear sets, I can see some real strong combinations coming out of this. They also mentioned the new Pulse, the Achilles heel skill. I will go into more detail with that in a future video, as the information on this is a little bit vague at the moment. And then finally they moved on to the new feature allowing agents to be able to pick up their deployed turrets, well, providing you can get to them, of course. But then again, looking at the complete uptime bag talent on the Rigger gear set, cancelling skills will reset cooldown. I'm not sure if that will be really needed, or if I'm understanding that correctly, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. If you do want to go into any further information, delve a little bit deeper, obviously check out this week's State of the Game, but I've just tried to condense it down and give you that information in a nice easy format for you to digest. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you found it useful, helpful, even a little bit entertaining. If you did, remember to drop it a thumbs up. If you didn't, drop it a thumbs down. Any question, guys, drop it in the comments below. We do try and get back to everybody. But until then, guys, stay safe and keep grinding.